Isn't that cute? But it's wrong! Greetings, Cyberdogs and citizens of the interwebs. This is ReNDoG coming at you in another episode of Minecraft Survival from the Hermitcraft server. Now that, my friends from all over the world, is a thing of true beauty. It's the vault of the Hermitcraft Stock Exchange. Doc M77, that genius of a German brain, has installed the most epic door that I have ever seen in my entire life. I got a lever in my paws, my dudes. We're going to crank this door open in a second. Be prepared to be amazed. But before we do that, I got some things to show you. Last night, off camera, I repaired the OCD that was kicking in around here. Lots of you guys pointed out, and I think we pointed out in the last episode too, that the facade of the stock exchange was not symmetrical with the internals of the stock exchange. Well, spent a couple hours last night on the server tearing half of the facade down and then rebuilding it. And, well, as you can see, some symmetry, should I say. Synergy? Did I say synergy? Listen, my dudes, I haven't had my coffee this morning, okay? The brain is still firing into full gear. Speaking of coffee, give me 1 second over here. There we go. Oh my goodness, my dudes, we got some sweet stuff to do in today's episode. And as I said last time, I think in the last episode, I'm going to do most of this like grindy stuff off camera. I've done a little bit more work around the stock exchange too, which I'm going to show you in a second. But first and foremost, dudes, let's talk about this beautiful vault door. It is a $sign. It is a symbol of wealth, of course, and we are trying to encourage the hermits over here to come and trade their stocks. The only way they can get down to their vaults underground to pay for their stocks and to store their stocks is through this vault door. What we're going to be doing is installing some sort of an opening mechanism over here. As you can see, Doc is hard at work back there on some absolutely insane redstone that I cannot show you at the moment, but I can show you this. Take a look at this, guys. Keep your eyes peeled. Oh, did you see that? Did you see that? Did you see the H for Hermitcraft in the middle of the door? Hang on. One more time to have a look, guys. Keep your eyes freaking peeled. Take a look. Boom! There's an H in there. Isn't that absolutely ridiculous? Doc M77, man. Absolutely knocking it out of the park right now. He's currently working on an elevator back there. Originally, we were going to have a bubble vator taking us down to the vaults. Doc decided that was way too janky. He is working on an actual elevator in Minecraft. A brand new design that none of you redstone peeps out there have ever seen. It's going to blow your freaking minds. Make sure you're watching Doc's video of today. I think it's coming out same day as me, so you can get your eyeballs on top of that, man. But let me tell you, my dudes, this vault door, absolute madness. I mean, the redstone in here, it melts the brain. I don't even want to look back here, man. All I can say is it is absolutely amazing. What else has happened around here in the stock exchange? By the way, my dudes, today we are going to be doing a little bit of technical Minecraft in a super old school way. Oh baby, you see these chests over here? We have to fill these chests completely with stacks of paper that are named after the corporations of each of the hermits on the server. That means we need a ridiculous amount of paper. I got a plan today to make a bunch of paper, but we're going to be doing it in an organic way, of course. Everything about the stock exchange has to be bling blangs. Every single stock that we sell here is going to be hand-picked by me or Doc. And I've got a plan to make that happen using nothing more than some dirt and a boat. Oh yeah, we're getting old school up in here. Now, you may have noticed some changes to the walls of the stock exchange. Yes, I thought that was a creeper. Doc, you freaked me out, dude. Jeez. Man. Anyway, you might have noticed that the walls of the stock exchange have been pimped out like nobody's business. That's because the ReNDoG plugged in a whole bunch of quartz around here. Let's get up to the second floor. By the way, we kind of forgot to put a way to get up here. Doc and I are going to try figure that out in a second. Hey, my dude, what's cracking? But yeah, last night spent a bunch of time pimping this place out. We now have like a mosaic pattern of chiseled quartz and quartz pillars. And doesn't that look amazing? I think that really is what this place needed. That white concrete in here was looking pretty freaking ugly, wasn't it, guys? It was absolutely horrible. So that's looking real spicy. I still need to do a little bit of work down here on getting the walls pimped out. Unfortunately, I have run out of quartz, or should I say Doc and I have run out of quartz. I've used most of it to improve these walls. I've also added a couple of cool features here. We've got like a lip going around the top of the columns there, which is looking pretty sweet. I added another lip over here, a couple more light sources and whatnot. I think I added some light sources underneath the carpets here too. Yeah, we got some prismarine lanterns down there. So the place coming together real nice, man. That vault door though, you come in here to do your trading, the first thing you see is bling blangs, baby. I think we should replace those gold blocks with diamond blocks though, right? You guys know what I'm saying. We didn't take us to the maximum amount of bling blangs, should I say. Shall we sleep the night away, man? There are a ton of hermits on the server today. Now, you may have noticed a bunch of numbers next to our names over here, guys. That is because we've started a brand new game for Halloween/Spooky October on the server. Those are the numbers of phantoms that have been killed. Whoever kills the most phantoms this month wins a sweet prize. I'm on 0 phantoms killed, so it looks like it's going to be a pretty hard task, especially considering whenever it's nighttime, the hermits sleep, and it's very difficult to actually kill phantoms. Anyway, my dudes, we are kicking off today's episode with a little bit of retail therapy. Time to spend some diamonds in the shopping district. I'd like to get my hands on a little bit more quartz if possible. Read some comments in the previous episode that there is actually some quartz available here. I wonder if ZF has restocked his shop. That is beautiful. Yes, bunch of quartz in ZF's shop. I also got word that there might be quartz in Grian's shop. Oh, there's quartz there also. Also, I think Jevin has set up an ore shop, so there might be some ore quartz in there. Unfortunately, as you can see, the ReNDoG be pretty poor right now. I actually have no diamonds at all. And I'm hoping that during my time in Boston, there have been some sales in the log shop. Let's go pop our head in there, man, see if we can pick ourselves up some diamonds. Guys, by the way, thank you so much for the amazing feedback in the last episode for the HRN project. Oh man, I'm getting super pumped for it. Today we'll do a little bit more work on it also. I want to start laying down a few more of the lines like we did last episode. And man, that's coming together real nice. Hello? Did somebody open this as cute but wrong? Come on now, people. Learn to use the shops, hermits. I mean, seriously. Anyway, shall we have a look at our profits? Let's start with Spruce over here. Oh, baby. Hello there. Bunch of diamonds for Spruce, and somebody paid with blocks of diamonds. I think that's Jevin. I think the Jevs went on a massive spending spree when I was in Boston, and I think he was using blocks of diamonds instead of usual diamonds, which is insane, man. Jevin is so rich. Hello, profits from the Dark Oakwood Loggage. Beautiful. We got some jungle here. Wah, wah, wah. No love for the jungle log, man. Why do peeps hate the jungle log so much? Here we go. Got some acacia profits at least, so that's good. Let's just rearrange this. Here we go. How about some birch? Anybody loving the birch? Well, looks like Jev had a go at some birch. Excellent. No one loves the birch either. And this is our top seller right here. Oak wood. Amazing. And as suspected, completely sold out. Beautiful. I got a really good idea from a viewer in the previous episode. They said that maybe we should go into business with Impulse, who actually has an oak wood wither farm. That's not a bad idea. Maybe I should have a chat with Impulse about setting up some sort of a commission-based system. I think that could be pretty awesome. So how many diamonds did we get out of this, actually? We got a stack and a half and a smidge. Which is amazing. I got my shopping bag with me today. Let's start buying some freaking quartz over here, shall we? This will be a good place to start. 1 diamond for 64. So that is going to be quite a lot, I think. How many stacks has ZF added into a shop over here? I'm going to buy it all, man. That is what, like 2, 4, 6, that's 9, 18, 19 stacks of quartzage. Beautiful. Thank you very much, Zed. I will take it all. That is what I am talking about. We should probably turn this into blocks of quartz though, right? Just to save ourselves a little bit of space. So let's blocks of quartz all of this jazz. Beautiful. Very, very nice. There's probably going to be more than enough quartz that we need, but you know what? I'm going to buy all the quartz up in here, man. Got some quartz here from Grian here. 1 diamond equals 2 stacks. That's even a better deal. So there we go. We'll buy those ones, and there's another 2 over here. And you know what? I'm going to pay full retail for that final bit of quartz over there. There we go. Thank you, Grian. 1 diamond equals 2 stacks. Just making sure that I'm not derping this up over here. There we go. Boom, baby. All the quartz in the face. Let's get that all cranked up. Now, before I went to Boston, some of you guys might remember, I died in the nether and lost Dogatello's dome, my beautiful turtle shell hat. And that was actually kind of sad. Also, I'm not entirely sure where Trydog 77 is right now. He's in a chest somewhere, I hope. I need to go find him. However, I'm hoping that Azuma's a beautiful turtle shop over here will not only have a brand new turtle helmet for us, but a conduit, which has been sold out in this shop for the last few weeks. We need a conduit for Grand Central Station, right? So let's get ourselves in here. Let's get that beautiful conduit thing going. There we go. Nice. Now, let's have a look. I also heard that there's a bunch of bone meal. Yes, look at that. Look at all them bone blocks for sale, guys. 2 stacks for 1 diamond. Wow. You know what? I think I'm going to buy a bunch of bone blocks, actually. We're going to need this for dye for Grand Central Station. So there we go. A bunch of that in the belly. Beautiful. Shall we start filling up the shopping bag over here? Running out of space. Let's have a look. Any conduit kits available? Yes. Beautiful. There's a conduit and a conduit kit. 20 diamonds for a conduit. I'm going to buy this bad boy before somebody else gets their paws on it. There we go. And it's 1 diamond for a conduit kit. So let's pick that up. Beautiful. Oh, man, that's awesome. Now, let's see if we can find ourselves one of them turtle shells. Those are turtle eggs. Cute, but wrong. There we go. Okay, 4 diamonds for a shell. Dogatello's dome. 2. Nice. That's beautiful. Slowly but surely getting all of our stuff back together here, guys. Very nice. Now, anything... Oops. Ignore that, guys. I may have broken something. It's fine. No one will notice. Anything else we need to buy here? I think we probably need to get ourselves a few more rockets, actually. So let's head over to Tango Tech's rocket shop, stock up on a little bit of rocket action, and that should do for our retail therapy for today's episode. Man, it's been a bit of a shopping spree over here. This is one of the things that I'm really enjoying about the Hermitcraft server, man. Like, especially at this point in the season, when there's so many shops open, selling, like, so many useful things, it's pretty easy to not have to do hours upon hours of resource grind, right? You can just come and buy what you need over here. Amazing. 2 stacks for a diamond. Okay, so let's get, like, 1, 2, 3, 4... double stackages of rockets. We don't need that many. Beautiful. Let's jam those into there. And, well, it looks like we've run out of space in the shopping trolley, so I think we're going to have to take it easy. Oh, there's one more place that I'd like to visit for a little bit more quartz ore. And honestly, guys, after all of these quartz purchases, I don't think we are going to need any more quartz for the Hermitcraft Stock Exchange. I think this is probably going to be everything that we need. Also, there's a shulker box thing over there. There's a shulker shop that's just popped up. That's pretty interesting. I'm trying to hide a spoiler in the top there. I don't want to show what one of the hermits is doing up there. Anyway, here we go. Yes, that is the nether quartz ore. 32 quartz ore for 1 diamond. So it's 2 diamonds per stack, right? And that's not a full stack over there, Jevs, my dude. Also, this shop is questionable from a design perspective. This is Hermit Street. This is supposed to be a very, you know, well-to-do street. And this is a kind of janky shop, Jev, my dude. I mean, the sign is just floating over here. We can't even see what's like... We need to do something about this. Maybe we can get together with Jev and do a little bit of an upgrade for his ore shop. Because, man, that's some super janky business over there. No offense, Jev. No offense, my dude. Oh, man. Anyway, that's a bunch of rockets, bunch of quartz done, my dudes. That is amazing. We have got so much stuff cranked out of the shopping district today. I'm feeling very, very happy. But let's get ourselves back over to the Big Logs Industrial Island, my dudes. I want to try and figure out a way to make a ridiculous amount of sugarcane. I got a plan. It involves a boat. It's gonna be sweet. Kaplam! You know what's mildly amusing, Cyberdog dogs? I was actually going to spend the start of today's episode grinding quartz in the nether. I had this plan to make this massive montage of being in the nether and collecting quartz, and then suddenly the brain kicked in after a sip of coffee, and I was like, hang on, we could actually just buy all the quartz that we need and never actually go to the nether ever again, ever. Because the last time I went to the nether, of course, I died and lost some stuff. Luckily, I've been a bit of a smart Minecraft player. I've been putting all of my special stuff in my dog box, including Tridog 77. And Tridog 77 is 100% safe over there. I think we'll keep him in there just for now. I'm feeling a little bit skittish. Been out of the game for a couple days now. You know what I mean? Trying to find my legs here in Minecraft. I've just laid down all of that ore that we bought from Jev, and I'm going to mine the jazz out of this. Take the opportunity to repair some of our stuff over here. And then we're going to get sugaring, if that's a verb. I guess it is now. The Big Logs Industrial Island is a very confusing place, my dudes. It's almost like it's its own little biosphere or something. We've got loads of animals that spawn around here, and for some reason, the animals like going in boats. We've got a pig over there. We've got a sheep and a pig chilling over here, which is very strange. The pig's looking directly at the sheep's butt, and the sheep's looking longingly over the ocean, perhaps thinking about their long-lost husband or something. Definitely something very strange going on over here. Oh man. Anyway, I have grinded down all of that quartz into quartz blocks. Very pleased to announce, guys, we have got, well, about, I don't know, how much is this? 13 or so full stacks of quartz blocks. That's going to be more than enough, I think, to finish off the stock exchange, so I'm super pleased with that. And, of course, I've dropped off all of my important stuff into the dog box. Now we're going to get technical up in here, and by technical I mean, well, not really technical at all. By the way, don't I look spiffy in my brand new Dogatello's dome? Oh, I have missed this little green cap. Really ties the room together, man. This is the ReNDoG's attire over here. The ReNDoG only wears a bathrobe and a turtle hat. That's the official attire. Oh, man. Anyway, check it out. I got a couple of shulker boxes over here. One is filled with grass. One is filled with sugarcane. And we're basically going to play Minecraft like it's 2011, okay? I thought about building like a massive sugarcane farm, like an automatic one, but that is not bling-blangs enough, my dudes. For the stock exchange, every single stock needs to be organic. It needs to have been harvested by a human paw. And by that, I mean by me. So I want to try and create an absolutely massive and super janktastic farm right now. Hi there, skeleton, my dude. Hi. Listen, I am trying to make a video. So please, will you take yourself back to the underworld and never return? I thank you. So here's the plan, guys. We are going to try and figure out a little bit of an organic sugarcane farm here. We're just going to use a boat, and the idea is that by the end of this, we will be able to sit in a boat, travel like a so. Let's try just get ourselves going forward. So we're going to press forward in the boat, right? And then we're going to look sideways and mine sugarcane. I don't think you can actually mine while you're moving, though, which is annoying. So we have to do like a little something like this. And as we're traveling, we're mining the sugarcane, and as we're traveling on the boat, we're collecting the sugarcane. And that should potentially be the most efficient way to make a non-automatic sugarcane farm. There's probably a better way to do it, but honestly, guys, this is what came into my brain this morning when I was having a bath. By the way, I've been enjoying the fine scents of a brand new bath candle. Excuse me, boat, dude. I am trying to make a freaking video around here. Minecraft, can you stop glitching and sending skeletons to annoy me? When I was in Boston, we had a big fan meetup. I think I told you guys about it in the last episode. And one of my longtime fans called Katie115 gave me a beautiful scented candle that smells like a bowl of Fruity Loops. You guys know Fruity Loops? You know the delicious Fruity Loop, the breakfast snack that we all enjoy? Well, this candle smells exactly like a bowl of Fruity Loops. I was in the bath today enjoying the fine scent of Fruity Loops, and this farm idea came to my mind. So let's get a whole bunch of grass blocks in the inventory, and when I was trying to figure out how to make this farm, I realized that all we really need for this is a massive piece of ocean. And, well, the Big Logs Industrial Island is completely surrounded by ocean, so this is absolutely perfect. This farm, by the way, guys, is going to be very ugly, okay? This might be the ugliest farm that we have ever created in Minecraft, but it is very far away from Hermit Island. Nobody's going to see it, and also, it's going to be pretty easy to take it down once we've used it, right? The idea is, we're just going to make long strips of 64 grass blocks all the way out into the ocean, and we're going to space them one block apart. Now, the reason that we're doing this in the ocean, of course, is because sugarcane needs a water source next to it to grow. And sugarcane can only grow on sand, and it can only grow... Oops, I've actually kind of messed this up now, haven't I? Sugarcane can only grow on sand or on dirt. If we put sand in the ocean, of course, it's just going to sink down to the bottom. So, using dirt is probably the best way to do this. And as I say, it's going to look really ugly, although it might actually look pretty cool by the time we have finished with this. But if we make enough strips of dirt like this and plant sugarcane on these strips and be able to like farm them quite efficiently, I reckon we could come up with a pretty snazzy little sugarcane farm that we will be able to organically and manually harvest all of the stocks for the stock exchange. And yeah, I think this is going to work. Oh my goodness, my dudes, I can feel the face palms pulsating through the interbubs in my general direction right now. This is not really the best way to do this, is it? Don't worry, everybody. ReNDoG's got this, okay? I've just had another sip of coffee, and I've just realized that the way that we should do it is like a so. Because we have got water sources on both sides of the dirt strips, we don't have to have a dirt strip water, because of course the sugarcane can be planted on this side and can also be planted on that side. We don't actually have to have the water in between. What we will need to do though is have a strip of water in between the double dirt rows over here, right? Because this bit of sugarcane over here will need a water source, and of course the sugarcane next to that one will also need a water source over there. So we're going to make double strips of dirt for this particular jank farm. Yeah, I'm glad I caught that one. I'm going to thank the coffee for that. Thanks, coffee. Okay, so I might have gone a little bit over the top here with our brand new oceanic sugarcane farm, my dudes. We now have 25 double rows of dirt, and we are going to be able to generate an insane amount of sugarcane from this farm. I just want to get all those double chests of sugarcane as fast as possible so that I don't have to spend a lot of time doing this. And like a true YouTube professional, my dudes, I've done a little bit of maths off camera. Are you proud of me? Let's try work out exactly how much sugarcane we will get from one harvest of this sugarcane farm. We are going to be able to plant 1,600 sugarcane plants here in this farm because we've got double rows of 64, 25 double rows of 64. That means we will have 128 sugarcane plants per double row. Therefore, if we are harvesting wow, guys, sometimes my own brain even amazes itself at how bad it is at maths. My goodness, had to cut the video mid-flow there because the maths was wrong. I've got back to the drawing board though. Let's try figure out exactly how much sugarcane we're going to be pumping out of this farm, okay? We've got 25 rows over here. Each of these rows is 64 blocks long, and each of the rows is double blocks. So each of these rows is 128 blocks, right? That means on each of these rows, we'll be able to plant 128 sugarcane plants. That means when we do a full harvest, if we let the sugarcane grow to 3 blocks high and harvest 2 sugarcane from each of the plants, we are going to be able to harvest 128 sugarcane plants times 2 per row, which means each of these rows is going to give us 256 sugarcanes. 256 times 25 rows is 6,400 sugarcane per harvest, which is going to equal about 100 stacks per harvest, right? 6,400 divided by 64 equals 100 stacks, and a chest is about 54 items in a double chest, I think. So we'll be able to get 2 double chests per harvest out of this farm. I've just realized that this is a ridiculously dangerous farm when the sun goes down. Let's go sleep. But yeah, per harvest, 2 double chests, which means we'll have to do 5 harvests to fill up the stock exchange with sugarcane. My dudes, that doesn't seem like a bad return if you ask me. I have no idea why this is so satisfying, guys. I've been running through these fields now for about 10 minutes. Can't get enough of it, man. This is so sweet. This is the most sugarcane that I think I've ever seen in one place in Minecraft. Absolutely insane. 25 double rows now planted. 1,600 sugarcane plants growing in the beautiful Hermitcraft Season 6 sun. Organic and beautiful. Absolutely amazing, man. I'm going to wait for all of these sugarcanes to be 3 tall, and then we'll do a harvest. I think we'll probably do that next episode, because it might take a little bit of time for the sugarcane to grow. But yeah, we should be able to fill up our stock exchange chest pretty quickly with all the paper that we need out of this farm. Shall we get a little bit of airtime over here? Take a look at what it looks like from the sky. I've only got 6 rockets left for this though, but let's have a look. Oh my goodness, that is an absurd amount of sugarcane, man. Let's do a little bit of a fly through the fields. Wow, epilepsy warning right now. Jeez. That is absolutely awesome. And, well, kind of beautiful, I must say. It's turned out kind of nice. Oh man, this view gets me every single time, guys. The shopping district looking absolutely amazing here on the Hermitcraft server. We're back at Grand Central Station for the last part of today's episode. Even that butt barge looks really sweet, doesn't it? Man, last episode, we started mapping the journey for the Great Southern Line that runs all the way out to South Station, and we also started working on the Circle Line, connecting up the modern station to the medieval station to the industrial station. And, well, today I would like to do exactly the same, but this time going north. I'd like to map out the Northern Line that'll go all the way out to North Station, way past the Fantasy District, and I want to connect Grand Central to the Pirate District Station and to the Fantasy District Station over there. And, well, this time, we're going to do this a little bit smartly. I'm going to be using some Ender Pearls today. Doc gave me a whole bunch of Ender Pearls. He was like, my dude, I'm so tired of seeing you not using Ender Pearls. It's, 2018, you stupid noob. Start using some Ender Pearls. So I got a bunch of Ender Pearls for this. We're going to need that for the Fantasy District line, I think, because, man, there are some serious mountains and stuff running through there. I got a lot of great feedback from you guys in the last episode about the lines, and last time we were together, we were talking about, doing a bunch of subways and stuff. Of course, the lines we are indicating here using these white blocks, this is the Southern Line and that is the Circle Line over there. And when we were over here in the Modern District, we were running some subways and stuff underneath people's builds. But a lot of you guys out there pointed out, Ren, that is not really the purpose of the railway network here on the Hermitcraft server. What this railway network is essentially going to be is kind of like, I don't know, almost like a giant roller coaster ride. Because let's face it, everybody has got Elytra right now on the server. Nobody's really going to be using the railway network for transport. So the railway network is really a way to show off the server. When you're riding the railway network, we want to be showing all of the amazing things on the server. So instead of doing subways and stuff, we should try and keep as much of the railway line above ground as possible so that we can see all of the beautiful things that are going on the server. So I'm going to keep that in mind for the creation of the Northern Line foundations, and I'm going to try to keep as much of the Northern Line above ground as possible. And basically what we're going to do is connect up the Northern Line to the Pirate District Station, the Fantasy District Station, and then to the North Station, all the way out there in the middle of nowhere. And that is also going to allow us to start a little bit of work on the Circle Line between the Pirate Station and the Fantasy Station, the Fantasy District Station, and probably also connecting the Fantasy District Station to the Industrial District Station. So we'll have another bit of the Great Circle Line connected over here. Maybe we can even connect up to the Shopping District Station here too. Well, still got a bit of rust flowing through me YouTuber veins over here, guys. For some reason, I keep recording segments just as the sun is going down, and that's obviously very dangerous. So just slept the night away, and yeah, ready to lay down some foundations for the Northern Line. I'm probably going to do most of this off camera because last time it took me 50 minutes to lay down not very much of the railway line, and I just spoke for a very long time. So this time around, I think I'm going to try and do this off camera. I'll bring you guys back when I got a little something to show you, man. But this Northern Line, I think this is going to be beautiful. So many awesome things to see on the way. It's going to be glorious, man. Let me get some white concrete down, guys. See what we can come up with here. That ended up not being as difficult as I thought it was going to be, guys. And I think I have mapped a really sweet route for the Northern Line from Grand Central Station all the way out to North Station. Also managed to map a route for another section of the Circle Line from the Industrial District Station to the Fantasy District Station and to the Pirate District Station. And let's go a little bit of a journey together over here, okay? So Great Northern Line going all the way out to North Station. We're going to go underwater for a little bit here from Grand Central, and I've got some really cool ideas for these underwater tunnels. They're going to be really, really sweet. But then we're going to come above ground, and as I mentioned a little bit earlier on, we're going to make sure we keep as much of this railway line above ground as possible, and this line is going to run all the way over here to the Pirate District Station over here, and the Pirate District Station is then going to go across this giant expanse of water, and I'm thinking either an underwater tunnel or a really sweet bridge that is going to complement Falsey's build over there. I think that could turn out really, really nicely, right? We're going to go all the way across here, and the idea is that this line is then going to run all the way along the outside of Falsey's build over here. Of course, I will have a chat with her to see if that is okay to do, but it would be really nice to have a beautiful railway line running all the way on the outskirts of Aquatown here, right? So we get a great view of this area and of Falsey's build as we are traveling. And this is still the Northern Line, of course. This Northern Line is going to come all the way over here, take a quick little turn, and then it's going to connect up to the Fantasy District station, which is out over here. Now, the Fantasy District station is an interesting one because it will have multiple changes. One of the changes will be, of course, to get onto the circle line, and that circle line is then going to take you all the way over to the Industrial District station over there. We'll follow that line in a second, but let's carry on following the Northern line. This is where it gets super interesting. We need some ender pearls for this one too. The Northern line is now going to enter the mountainous regions of the Fantasy District over here, and that means we're going to be passing by Falsey's base over here, past Tango's base, which is over here, and past our area, which is over there. And then I think we're going to start working on some really interesting bridges. So we're going to take a little bit of a turn here. We'll make a really beautiful bridge across this, giant little area thing, this cavity, and then we will follow all the way over here. Now we get the tag building in view over there, which is pretty sweet, and whatever is going on out here too, we'll have a nice view. And now we're going to start traveling along the edge of these cliff faces over here, right? So we're going to have a little bit of a travel here, and of course there will be Tango's base. Perhaps what we'll do is connect Tango's base to the Fantasy District station, and that'll be able to get you in there. But this is where it starts to get a little bit tricky. We're going to be traveling up into the mountains over here, following along the edges of these mountains, which I think is pretty sweet. We're going to go all the way along here, and then all the way down to the bottom again. It's going to be a bit of a roller coaster ride, really. And then we're going to straighten up a little bit again, and we're going to start traveling through a little bit of a valley, which is pretty sweet. But then we're going to take a quick sharp turn up to the right over here, and this is where it gets really cool. We're going to start crossing through some of these very interesting mountain structures. Out here in the Fantasy District, we've got these sort of peaks all over the place, which is pretty cool. So what I've done is sort of done a little bit of a straight line. If I can actually jump, there we go. And this straight line is going to be on a really nice bridge. It's going to be overlooking this really cool part of Hermit Island. We're going to go through a little bit of a tunnel over here. Every railway line needs a couple of tunnels here and there, right? I think it's kind of sweet. And this is just going to go nice and straight all the way into the unspecified district of Hermit Island right now. And I think we'll take a very quick turn to the left over here, and this will align us to the Great North Station, which is all the way out there. Let's just get a bit of airtime on this one. And yeah, we're going to be going all the way nice and straight through the district, all the way to the very edge here, where we will take a left and connect up to the Northern Light Station. Dang it, missed that landing. So that's pretty cool, right? Let's follow this line in the air, just so that we can get a nice, good feel about it. We've got a nice straight line here traveling through the district, and then we're going to be traveling up and over and through these interesting mountain structures in the Fantasy District. I think that's going to be pretty sweet, man. We're going to have a nice view of everything that's going on around here, and this is going to take us all the way back to the Fantasy District station, or of course all the way back to Grand Central if we wanted to take the Northern Line back to the start. Now let me show you the connection that I've made here to another part of the Circle Line. The Circle Line is now, well, it's coming along. We've got the Modern District connected to the Medieval District, connected to the Industrial District, and now this section of the Circle Line is going to follow all the way here. This is actually quite a long part of the line, of the Circle Line over here. So let's take to the air. We're going to try and follow the beach of Aquatown over here. I think that's going to give us really great views of Stacks for Stacks Tavern and of the Industrial District over here. And we're going to take a little bit of a turn over here and then go up this mountain all the way up to the Industrial District station, which is over here. And of course, last episode we did this part of the Circle Line, which goes all the way like that and travels all the way to the Medieval District over there. So we have now added another beautiful section to the Circle Line. We have completed the foundations for the Northern Line. Next up, what we need to do, I guess, is the West Line and the East Line, and then finish off the Circle Line. There's only like 1 or 2 more connections that we have to make for the Circle Line. I think what we have to do is connect the Pirate District Station to the Shopping District Station, and the Shopping District Station to the Modern District Station, and that will complete the Circle Line here for the Hermit Railway Network. But yeah, pretty happy with that, guys, and I think this is way better than what we did last time. I think we're going to have a lot more of a beautiful journey traveling along the Northern Line than the Southern Line. We'll make some tweaks to the Southern Line at some point too. But yeah, that's it, guys. That's what I wanted to do with you guys today. Let me know what you think in the comments section below. I will continue work on this off camera because there's a lot of grind work to do. Next episode, I want to start working a little bit more on Grand Central here too. We've got a lot of work to do here, but I need to go and grind some resources, so I'll probably do that on stream more off camera. That's going to do it for now, guys. I hope you did enjoy the episode. If you did, make sure to smack the like frickin' button, baby. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button and jingle jangle the bell. Guys, thanks for watching. Before the sun goes down, well, it's still a little bit of a way to go, but you know my outros can sometimes take forever. Oh my goodness, let me just say goodbye. Guys, thanks for watching. I'll smell you all in the next episode.